Mango Math, Helping to Grow Math Confident Kids presents 20 Little Monkeys, a kindergarten game. 20 Little Monkeys is a game that falls under the math strand of number sense or number recognition. In this case, it goes along with the Common Core standard of a number counting game that has students working with numbers 11 to 19 to gain a foundation for play. The supplies for this game are quite simple. It's a series of cards, 11 through 19, that have both the number value, the number, as well as a pictorial value of that number. And it's done on a 10 frame basis in which one bed has 10 spaces for 10 monkeys and the other bed has the spaces and they will be filled in with monkeys as the numbers increase. So for example, when you have 11, you would have one bed that's full with 10 monkeys and one bed that had just one monkey on it. So the students would look at the different numbers and the values and match them up first so they have an idea of how to count that amount that they're thinking, 10 plus 1 or 10 add 1 more or 2 more, whatever the number might be, so that they have a relationship between the number that they see and the number representation of the monkeys on the bed. They will do this game as a matching game in which they'll start with turning all the cards face down. They'll turn 2 cards over and they will check to see if those 2 cards match, if the number value and the value on the card is the same. So in this case, they turned over the number 11, but the beds are filled with 15 monkeys, one with 10 and then another with 5. So they'll turn those 2 cards as not a match. And they'll turn over 2 new cards to see if they're a match. And let's say they get a 15, and hopefully they'll remember that they had another 15 already turned over. So they'll match those 2 up, and those 2 cards will go to their side of the board. Once they have the match, they get to continue on and continue turning over cards. Almost all the cards have been turned over. Once all the cards are turned over and the children have all their matches, they'll turn over their matches and count how many sets they have. So in this case, one child has 2 sets of matches while the other child has 3 sets of matches. So this is a great way for students to understand how to recognize the number, to go with the quantity, and also to see what a 10 frame is and how to use that to their advantage of understanding what the quantity on the bed is quickly. It's a great game, so enjoy playing it. There's some guided questions to help promote critical thinking with the students. Some are how many monkeys are in 1 column in the bed, how many monkeys are in 2 columns in the bed. So always coming back to that 10 frame and getting an understanding of the value of that, and that half of a bed would be 5 monkeys. So they start to understand quantities in relationships to halves and full and part of, and those other critical vocabulary words that are needed at this age level. Enjoy.